What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Touchdowns to Home Runs. My name's Bernie, and today we're going to be sort of breaking down what I've been seeing from the Toronto Blue Jays so far in the season. Now, keep in mind I'm filming this video before the game on August 7th, so some of the stats might be a little bit different when you're watching the video, but the general idea should still be the same. Right now, the Toronto Blue Jays have a 4-6 record, but a lot of Blue Jays fans will probably tell you that we could easily be 6-4, or even with a little bit of luck, 7-3. Right now, the Jays have been sort of two different sides. We've seen really good pitching and not so great hitting, but we'll be breaking that all right down. So far this season, the Jays have a pretty respectable total ERA of 3.87. They've given up the third least home runs in the MLB. They've only given up 9 home runs this season. And from the top 7 relief pitchers for the Jays, we've seen a combined ERA of right around 0.5. So far in the rotation, there's been a few bright spots. We've seen Ryu pitch 3 different times. He didn't pitch very good in his first 2 outings, but we did see him have a huge improvement in his last outing. We've seen 2 starts from Nate Pearson. He's been pretty decent from what we've seen so far, and as long as he has control on his fastball and slider, we've seen how effective he can be. Matt Shoemaker wasn't too effective in his last start, but we did see Tanner Roark be extremely effective in his first start. The 5th starter before was Trent Thornton, but he just got added to the IL, so right now it's not 100% sure who's going to be the 5th starter, but the Jays do have a lot of depth and a lot of options from the back end of their bullpen. So far, the bullpen has probably been the brightest spot for the Blue Jays, and the ERA obviously speaks for itself. In most of the situations, they pitched pretty well. They just haven't been managed phenomenally, but we will get to that afterwards. But let's break down some of their pitchers so far. Their top 2 guys this year have been Anthony Bass and Jordan Romano, and they've pitched 11 combined innings, giving up 0 runs and only 5 total base runners. We've seen the 8th and 9th inning being essentially a lockdown. Dolis has pitched 5 innings, only giving up 1 run, and we've also seen phenomenal 5, 6, 7 innings from guys like Hatch, Barucki, even Wagaspak has been pretty good until his last outing. Moving on to what I know a lot of Jays fans want me to cover, and that's how Charlie Montoyo has been running the bullpen so far. In my opinion, he has not done a good job at all, and the big issue here is that we're not saving our pitchers and we're not using our pitchers at the right times. After our starting pitchers are coming out in the 5th or 6th innings, we're seeing a different pitcher in the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and even 10th inning. So we're using 4 to 5 relievers every single game. In my opinion, we need to be using guys like AJ Cole and Romano for at least 2 innings a time. So if we do get later in ball games, we have our quality relievers instead of guys like Wilmer Font or Yamaguchi. Moving on to the Jays hitting, the Jays have not been good at all from the plate. Let me just read out a few stats really quick. The Jays have been ranked number 29th in overall OBP, 28th in overall slugging, and are dead last in the MLB in runs per game with only 3.1. Most of their runs have come off home runs, and as many Jays fans will tell you, they are not doing good at all with runners in scoring position in terms of moving the runners over or just getting hits to drive the guys in. I know the Blue Jays are a young lineup and a young team, and they're one of the youngest lineups in all of baseball, but in order for the Blue Jays to be competitive down the line, especially this season, they definitely have to become more selective, and they can't be free swinging. I saw a stat the other day that said Bo Bichette swings at almost 50% of the pitches out of the zone, and they need to be able to walk in order to get that OBP up. So that's definitely an adjustment that they will have to make. If you guys made it to this point in the video, thank you. Let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of the Blue Jays in terms of their hitting, bullpen, starting pitching. Let me hear it all down in the comment section below. Also, 97% of the people who watch these videos are not currently subscribed, so if you do like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.